Hey guys, so today I'm gonna do a little bit more of a chatty draw with me, and while I draw I can explain my thought process more to you. And also today we're trying out a new sketchbook. We're also trying out this crescent one, so let's see if it is nice or not. Today I decided that we could draw a little food related stuff and then get inspired from the reference we drew to maybe make something new. Okay, so I'm using this Pentel mechanical pen. Since this is a new sketchbook, I decided that I just want to draw food because it's something that I love to do and it's just easy for me. So, you know, to get the anxiety or fear of starting out a new sketchbook, I just do something I really love. So this time it's gonna be food. Drawing these shapes can be quite hard, but I usually just put 2 points, and I'm not being too stressed about it or too precise about it because I'm lazy and I don't care too much. But in school we used to have to do this very precisely, and then we had to draw a box and have like a middle and whatnot. Like, you had to be more intentional of your lines and make it actually make sense. But today we're not in school, so we can be as loose as we want to be. And here's my sketch. We will in a second make it look a little bit cuter, a little bit more precise. Actually, yesterday I did a little bit of trial for trying out the gouache, and it's not like I haven't tried the Himi gouaches. I've been painting with them quite a lot, but it's just been quite some time since I've actually painted with gouache in general, so I just had to do a little drawing session. It is interesting to see that this kind of paper is a bit different from what I'm used to, so the pencil is also acting a bit differently. Okay, so hopefully this looks okay. I really love reflections and shiny things. Like, painting them and drawing them is so fun for me. So that's why I might do a lot of dishes today, just because I really want to paint shiny things, you know? I love shiny things. I'm not gonna do a tutorial, guys, because I suck at explaining things. I might ramble about my process, but if you don't get anything I'm saying, it's just because I probably don't either, you know? I don't know. But I would love more chatty videos like these, so I would love to know if this is something you would prefer over me just rambling on the voiceover. I always hate the bottom parts. They always seem to be so wonky for me. I don't know why. Of course I could draw the boxes and be precise like I said in school, but who has time for that? I don't want to spend time drawing boxes. So now we have the base, and my idea was to bring it over and draw an animal one, but we will probably just try painting this one first and then go to the animal one. Anyways, let's paint. I will kind of make the bowl, or I don't know, is it the bowl? The glass kind of bluish, I'm thinking. And since we don't have anything that's surrounding it, it will be interesting to see how we can work in the reflections. I can already taste this color. I don't know, do you have that? We're not doing any details. If something is smudging or the lines aren't great, it's okay, because it's just the base color. And with gouache you can be quite flexible. You don't have to be very precise. You can always go over. So let's see if I can do this. Yeah, I think I like that. And then after we can go over with some white so that we can add more depth to it. It's nice that we added the base color, the lighter one, because now I'm thinking we can kind of shift it to have this kind of reflection-y color going on here. Okay, so we have all the base colors. This dessert has usually kind of a gradient here. And then with the same color, I'm gonna add in the reflections I'm adding some shadows, but right now they're kind of purplish and I'll see if I like them. I'm not sure. Okay, now we're gonna go in with this nice brown looking color. So I just mixed them with red and orange. Usually I might add some tints of some other colors. With the same color, we're gonna go in and add more contrast. Okay, while this dries, we're gonna draw the animal inspired one. So I don't want to go too crazy, but I still want to keep the shape. And I'm thinking the bowl will merge into something else. And we still have to think that it is glass. We'll have to figure out how the reflections work there. Okay, so that's us getting inspired from our reference, which we're gonna get back on. So now comes my favorite part. We're gonna go over with this pencil. This is like a purplish reddish pencil that I love, just bringing back detail that we've lost, adding back some of the lines that aren't there. And some people don't do lines, but I just like lines. I have to have them. So that's my art style, I guess. Okay, so now is the time where we can adjust stuff, figure out what didn't work on while we were drawing the reference. So I'm thinking I will add a bit of a darker base. I'm being more bold here just because we did a practice test basically before with the previous one. So I'm being more confident and more understanding with what I'm doing here than before. Okay, I think this might work. Okay, so these are the main reflections that I added. I think they're okay for now. We will adjust them as we go. I'm doing the same we did before. That cream is in a yellowish cream color. Basically I'm using this but adding a bit more white to it. The cherry. So I'm seeing this isn't still dry, so I will go in with darker reflections. And I can do that because I already know we're gonna add darker colors in the dessert, so we can just already do it in other places. The more you do it, the more it will make sense and how things work. So if this is only our second try, then of course it's not going to be perfect. Now I'm thinking like a dark brown eye would look cool. Today is such a cloudy day. The sun keeps coming in and out, so it's hard to adjust the light. I hope this is interesting to watch. I decided to try this kind of a filming style just so you can get a bit less of my rambling and a bit more on what I'm doing. So please let me know if you like this type of video more, so that I can do these in the future and hopefully get better at them, because right now, you know, I don't know if this is that great, but if it is, leave a cherry in the comments and I'll know that you like what I'm doing here. And if we do so many layers, then we can definitely have the reflections a bit more pronounced. I like want to go over with the dark for the eye, but I don't know, should I? And what I did for the other one, I added some purple tint for the glass, so I will also do that here. Again, being mindful that I don't make it too noisy or too weird looking. And I'm gonna add it for the legs, because they feel a bit too bare as well. And hopefully it will make sense. That's what we're hoping here. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the dark color for the eye, because I think it will make it pop out. Maybe for the nose. Worst case, I guess we'll have to go over it. I'm not adding any of these speckles in the reflection, because technically they would be distorted, and I think you wouldn't see much anyways. Maybe this can be our brow color. I don't know if you can see, but I'm not a patient person, so again I need to wait till this dries to go over it, because I brought some color up from it not being dry, so that's a little bit of an oopsie. I'm gonna already go in with some highlights for the toppings, since at least they are dry. And I lost some streaks here with the shadows, so I'm gonna carefully try to get them back. Is this something you would eat? I hope so. I hope that the bowl looks nice, so that you would think I'm gonna steal it if it is in some type of a restaurant. I'm basically copying whatever I did for the first one. Make it a little bit different. There should be a highlight here, I feel like. We're basically trying to carve out the whole shape, and then here for sure. Okay, let's add some little highlights for the feet. So we're almost done. I just need to add some little details, and then we can go over with the pencil. So if you don't have line art and you're just gonna do it painterly, then you should probably have even more contrast with these kinds of pieces. I think he turned out super cute. I love him. I think he is quite with an expression, even though he has no expressions really, but I think I made him quite cute, so my goal of making it cute, I hope, has been achieved. And we're done with this one. I hope it looks cute. I hope you like him. I hope you understood somewhat of what I was trying to do. Let's do 2 more, or just like a reference in another animal-based one. So yeah, let's go and do that. Perhaps he is looking here. So the cherry will be like this. And little leggies. I guess he's turned, so maybe a little bit differently. Back legs more. And then front leg. So something like this. And here's our little guy. Let's add some color. So now we have to wait on him as well. This is why I don't do a lot of gouache things, because I have to wait so long, but I will see you in a second. Okay, so I finished this, as I said, off camera, and I also finished the little guy. He has a little crown, of course, but yeah, I like it a little bit more. Still not super happy about it. So now let's move on to the last and final piece. So I'm thinking bunny shaped. So bunnies are cute and round, and we can add some ears. Let's do a different shape, because the previous one went in like this. Let's make it go out. Sometimes the first thoughts I don't really like. So let's just get rid of this, so it's not in the way of our thinking process. What if the bunny is looking like here? Maybe like this. I'm not sure about the ears, but I think this is going somewhere better. A little bit of a chocolate drizzle, because again, we need some chocolate, but I'm not gonna do as much as I did before because maybe it was too much there. Okay, I think that's cute. Maybe his ears could be a bit bigger, but I think it's fine. Now again we should add some base colors, and I'm thinking I really like the colors I had before. This guy went a bit sour. It's not bad, but it's just not where I want it to be because I think it's a bit too overworked, and the other ones are more fresh, more clean. So I'm gonna add a blue base for this guy as well. I'm gonna use a nice light color for the base for the waffle, and also we're gonna add it here since it is see-through, and also the same color for the pocky. Now we need to figure out what color is the ice cream, so maybe something chocolatey, even though I guess I'm going over with chocolate, so but I'm feeling chocolate. Also, I thought about it, that maybe the ice cream one that we did here didn't really work out because I said that I'm not a fan of those types of ice creams, and you would think that's weird, but you know, sometimes if you don't like it, then maybe subconsciously it can kind of create a gap with the thoughts and what you're putting on the paper. This spot is for the ice cream. Okay, I think I like the colors. Now I figure out the ice cream. Maybe something like this. Then let's add a bit of a darker color for the swirls and the pokies. And I think I can add this here, like before with the dog. Ah, it's so cute. Okay, I'm gonna figure out the waffle situation now. I'm just gonna add tiny little boxes and kind of carve out the waffle shape. And then let's just do some blobby ones here. Okay, I want to create some kind of shadow for the ice cream, so I might go with a similar color for it. I'm thinking I could do something yellowy here. Ooh. Maybe less intense. Let's add sprinkles. I know. Yes, yes. Cute. I think I'm having fun with this because that one was a bit of a hassle. So now I'm having fun. I think it's working out better and I like it more. I'm just gonna add a little bit more contrast for the dark parts for chocolate. Okay, and now let's do highlights. I guess this is last part before I go over with the pencils. Now we have to make this really pop with the highlights. Okay, I think we're done. Thank you for being here. I hope I didn't ramble too much and just had some kind of a point to explaining stuff. But yeah, I hope you liked the video and I will see you next time. Bye!